Potato! Welcome, boys and girls, and all the new people, to the Potato Man Army, to a brand new sort of different video. This isn't exactly a reaction video, it's more of a review video of a short movie, because I am currently a Patreon over on Deformed Lunchbox's Patreon page, where they put their movies that they weren't too sure whether to put out to you guys, and because they're all sort of uncut in a way, so maybe they're too violent, or maybe they didn't get the right reception that they wanted in festivals and stuff like that. So I'm happy enough to be supporting these guys through their Patreon, and hopefully getting more support from you guys to go and support them to make more movies like this, and hopefully push it out to YouTube and maybe help them get seen. But yeah, today I'm reviewing the movie Breakfast with the Mitchell Family. Literally their brief description of this is that it's a family, it's a man and his, I think it was 3 children when I was watching it. He's having his whole family round and obviously making a morning breakfast, and it just goes from 1 minute they're looking like a happy family and the kids are just deciding, where's your dad? Where's your food, Dad? And he's like, oh, it's down in the basement. And it's just like, okay, what's going on here? And what I can say with this film, I would say it has some of the best effects that I've seen from Deformed Lunchbox. Like, just how gruesome it is and violent. And I can see why they didn't really put it out there. Like I said, all their Patreon stuff is uncut, and yeah, literally the description they have on their Patreon is that it didn't get into many film festivals or receive very positive response. Ultimately, they felt the story was too sadistic and pointless, and it's not a short film they were proud of making. And watching this film was made for shock value, because when I saw the effects in this film, when he goes down and you see what his breakfast is, and I don't want to give too much away of what it is, because if you guys want to see this movie, you got to go over to their Patreon and support them, and able to gain access to these movies. I'm able to play a few clips on the screen for you guys to show what the sort of film is about, but I would definitely recommend it, because I was like, okay, I'll support them and stuff. I was like, maybe these are just old small ones that they were too embarrassed to put out, but I can see why they didn't put this out, because the effects and the gore of it is very, very sadistic, and I can see why they didn't want it out there, especially for the shock value. But I'm a huge fan of shock value horror. Like, I love movies like Serbian Film, Sallow, Human Centipede, Cannibal Holocaust. All those films were made for sort of shock value. Most people say let's spit on your grave is shock value, but I don't like them sort of films. I prefer the old one and the remake of Deja Vu, but I'm not too keen on the remakes, because they touch a bit on too much stuff that I don't enjoy watching. So, but yeah, the shock value of this film, I was sitting there and I was like, whoa. I was not expecting that, and just I hope to see more movies like this, especially with this Breakfast with the Mitchell Family. They also put out an Instagram version of this called Family Breakfast. They put it on their Instagram, but that was very, very cut down from what this one was, and I had the feeling of it of, if this dad's willing to do this with just the kids around and acting like nothing's happening, is he going to do something to the kids? That's what I was more worried about. When's he going to take that time and realise that he's bored of doing this stuff and he moves on to doing it with his family? So I definitely recommend going to give this short movie a watch. And Deformed Lunchbox, if you're watching this, you probably are, because you are huge supporters on my channel and everywhere of mine, including my Twitch. I know a lot of people don't like shock value, but there is a lot of people out there who love shock value. I love the more gore, the more sadistic, the more shocking it is. Even if it just gets put onto your Patreon, do more like this. I absolutely love this sort of stuff. I love like these banned horror movies that are out there. I love seeing how far some film producers will push the boundaries of some of these films. And I feel like they knew where they were going with this film. Yeah, it might have felt pointless, but once again, it was shock value. Bit like Human Centipede, really. I mean, literally, it's in the title, it's going to be a human centipede, so there's your plot straight away. So there's no plot, you're just going to get a human centipede, and everything else just pure shock, and you just thought, I can't believe that is now engraved into my brain. And yeah, but this was my review of Breakfast with the Mitchell Family. Definitely do more like this, Deformed Lunchbox, even if it just gets put straight onto your Patreon or your Instagram. Maybe just risk putting it out on YouTube and seeing what sort of feedback you get from it, because there is a lot of people out there who enjoy this shock valued horror, and I can't wait to watch the other. I think they've got 2 or 3 more films over on this Patreon that I have to review as well. And after watching this one, I'm glad I started with this, because I almost said I'd get off on shock horror, but I'm not that perverted, okay? I messed up in the head a bit with some of these horrors, but I'm not that perverted. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this review, I know it's not a reaction, it's more like a review, like a horror movie review. Let me know, guys, what you thought of it. Do you enjoy this kind of content? If you do, I'll keep it going. If you don't, I'll maybe switch it up with something else. But if you want to see these movies, like I said, I played a few clips through this video, but if you want to see these movies fully uncut and just full length shock value of these movies, definitely go and support Patreon. I'll leave all their links down below in the description. But once again, this was an amazing film to watch. I really did enjoy it, and I will definitely watch it again and show it to many of my horror fans out there, and horror friends, and I'll probably even share it with my mum tomorrow. But literally, check this movie out and give me your thoughts. But like I said, you have to go and support Patreon over there, so please make sure you do. And if you do go and support them over there, make sure you let them know that I sent you, that the SPUD sent you. Now, the Potato Army here are to support everyone every day. That's what we like to do. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Let me know if you guys want to see more like this. If you did enjoy it, please smash that like button. Let's aim for 10 likes on this video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Potato Army today. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers, because we want to get that that starchy, cheesy ball rolling towards that 2k. And make sure you also go and follow my Twitch, because we stream over there every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm also going to be streaming probably when this video is live, so make sure you come and check me out. I'll leave all my social media and the Twitch down below. But once again, Deformed Lunchbox, amazing film, do more like this. I definitely want to see more movies like this. Let me know, guys, if you want to see more movies like this, because I'm a huge fan of shock horror. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been dominating SPUD. I love you, Potato Army. Stay safe, and like always, don't forget to stay starchy.